Were you? There was an operation.
That or if Gyro shuts it off, then it'll stay
Were
off,
you
but
on for that
no.
operation?
Is this
Could
guy
you repeat
bringing up
yourself?
something that happened ages ago? What is he talking about?
I don't know.
Were you present for an operation that took place earlier today?
Oh yeah, he's
Yes.
bringing up...
Of course the fucking Navy complains, bro.
He literally
many
switched
warriors
characters
did you
to complain. He
slay
was
with your
complaining as
shield?
PFC, nobody gave a shit, so he switched to Rear Admiral and did the same thing.
How many warriors have we slain with our shield?
Shield, like, I've seen your kind shield a bash.
This is just racism at its finest at this point.
They're a non-dominant hand leader, and they
I
just
don't
swing
know.
it back down. Have
Yes.
you absolutely ensured that that entire area is clean? Dealing or
Yes.
handling with the meat?
Last time I
You think that we
checked-
just come back from missions and don't clean off our armor. Why do you think our armor is so shiny?
Also, last time I checked, you literally get cleansed. Like, all armor gets cleansed in the SOS because of the fact that you're trying to maintain some form of, like, good look instead of just being, like, blood
I
covered.
really hope he's not using his worms to hold it. I assume that's not what he intends.
My issue is sanitation. You're offering to drink my Marines to drink blood. You're over here butchering meat by dumpsters. But, like, I don't, like, I absolutely do not mind if you enter our cafeteria and, like, you know, hang around there and you start handling, like, our food part of the area, like where we prepare. Like, entering the mess hall's fine, but the kitchen is, I would
What
say,
in the hell is going on in there?
Oh no.
Is that really reasonable to ban us just because you are afraid of something that isn't an issue?
that's it.
Out.
Hi, FBO, we're having a funny moment.
There's a what in the kitchen?
The Rear Admiral was literally a PFC not long ago. Swapped to the Rear Admiral just to complain.
Reventa, you have
Fun stuff.
spoken out of term. You will now have to face the Supreme Commander in Agni Kai.
That flame down, man.
God
What's up?
damn it, I don't want to though. It's Supreme Commander, he'll kick my ass. You know what, fuck it, if...
I will send you on a mission with... Let's see who we got here.
I feel like this
Broken.
Rear Admiral is he's just here to complain, but he doesn't want to say
I'm
anything
sorry,
because he
but,
knows that people will like shit on him for saying that if he makes it a rule. Like if he's,
he
I've been
Until-
asking him for
until
20 minutes
you-
straight, are you banning
your
them from
enemies
entering the
in culinary
kitchen? And he
school
hasn't given me a yes or no
Can't
answer because
really
he doesn't
allow
want
you
to.
in the kitchen.
'Cause, you know.
But what's happening though, Madara?
Wait, so Oza, this is what's going to happen. Since you graciously volunteered,
In order to serve the UNSC.
Is that rule going to be applied to all members of the UNSC and the Swords of St. Helios?
I would say for the Swords of St. Helios, yes.
Okay.
So it's going to be a purely racially motivated thing against anyone who isn't human.
Why are you bringing race into this?
It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
I'm Hispanic and he's white. I wouldn't really mind if he went into that kid.
We mean species. We understand
you're talking
that
about
you can send them as
xenophobia.
race and species. Interchangeably.
Well, not on theory. I mean, I wouldn't want you guys having a. I wouldn't want any of my guys possibly getting sick due to a lack of a better word, poor health, poor hygiene. I mean, excuse me.
So are you implying that we all have poor hygiene?
Not you guys, not in general.
Do you... Are you meaning to tell us that you do not... that your bodies do not have the capability of not having the best of hygiene?
it's something that we cannot prepare for. By all means, if you want to serve people and they want to eat your food, go ahead, but you are not to prepare it in my kitchen.
Is this rule going to apply to the whole of the Swords of St. Helios? Or is it just for Megalogolo?
Seem to really be focused to all the Swords of St. Helios.
What the fuck?
And I'm really sorry for that, but I don't want you in my kitchen, simple as.
This is an unfair,
The construction of the base.
unjust ruling.
For fucking what?
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but it is my base. It is, unfortunately, my rules.
Does your skin not emit at least some oils and generate them, which can be harmful and spread bacteria and germs? That is our understanding of human biology. It is why they can damage
I
certain
mean, you would be
metals
correct,
and
but
cause
we
them.
do clean and wear gloves and do provide safety measures to make sure
So are you going to automatically assume
make sure that when we
that
butcher our
beef-
live animals, they're
Are you-
not right next to trash. Make sure that they're properly clean. You know, we don't offer raw blood. I mean, you're speaking about human anatomy, so I'm assuming that you would fully well know that raw blood is something that humans cannot take in. Assume.
Why do you think we
I've been-
drained it outside and not inside the kitchen itself?
Then why did I have a second lieutenant tell me that they were offered raw blood?
As far as we are aware, no one was offered raw blood. Unless we are wrong, we could be.
And as far as I'm aware, they were.
Spring Commander, do you know of anyone who offered the humans raw blood?
I possess no knowledge of such. I possess no knowledge of such.
Sub-Commander? Possess any knowledge of that?
No knowledge of such. I possess no knowledge of such. God damn it.
Which one? The Fleet Marshal or the Commando? I see.
Possess no knowledge of such.
So perhaps if we merely inform them that humans cannot consume raw blood, this could be papered over. And regardless of if they did offer raw blood, it does not change the fact that we drained them outside the cafeteria and the kitchen itself.
I mean, I can't really attest to if you could fit in that body through the door that you would have done it inside the kitchen, and even then the place you did it in is right in front of an unhygienic area. Did it right in front of a trash can. I'm not too sure if you know about this, but germs can move.
Yes, but as far as we are aware, the animal did not once touch the trash cans or the dumpsters over here.
What about the... And tell
What
me,
about the what?
where was this wild animal harvested?
In the forests. The humans
From the
not
forest?
hunt
Can we
your
confirm
animals.
that it wasn't diseased?
didn't appear to be diseased. Did we see any signs of disease, Swords?
Swords have completely different dietary issues than humans, than humanity. I can't really trust you all to say that they were or they were not.
So, you seem to believe that we are incapable of holding ourselves up to your health standards.
We seem to be running in circles, so I'm just gonna put a pin in this whole thing. You are not allowed to use our kitchen facilities in order to cook your food. If you wish to serve it and cook it and celebrate, by all means go ahead, but please do it in your area.
Perhaps you would then provide one for us.
It's the reason why the UEG was so fortunate enough to supply the UNSC funding to build you all an entire area.
And perhaps you would permit the use of a more underground spaces. Cooking space then. Cooking space then. Cooking space then.
This is a rather discriminatory practice. From our understanding, we can challenge this within a legal framework.
Supreme Commander, do you agree with this Lingoldo is saying?
It appears to be baseless. It appears to be a baseless ban on a joint facility. Appears to be a baseless ban on a joint facility.
The joint base implies UNSC joint operations amongst ODST, Naval, and Naval Intelligence, along with the 50th branch. I would say this base is more catered to humanity. And as far as using kitchen facilities go, like I said, I'm not an egghead. I didn't study study to become a scientist. I battled to become a
If
fleet
you would
admiral.
prefer.
By all means, if I'm concerned about my men getting sick, eating what is, I'm not going to say dirty food, but food that wasn't processed correctly,
If you would prefer, we can divorce
then
from
I'm
the
going to
false
state my
pretense.
concerns and then restrict that from happening again.
All those within, if you would prefer.
I'm absolutely not saying you can't host these festivities and celebrate with your brothers in arms, but I would rather you not, I shouldn't say rather. I would not have you use our kitchen facility.
Nomenclature? Nomenclature. Seemed to indicate that it was within all those within, but if you would prefer, we can stick to more separated nomenclature. Nomenclature, referring to it as merely happenstantial passerbys rather than allied forces. Happenstantial passerbys. 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 Passerbys.
I wasn't insinuating that we should become more segregated in our ways. I'm just saying the consumption of food, which is the whole point of this discussion, shouldn't be done in my kitchen. Is that understood? Can we have an understanding on that? Yes or no is really the only response to that.
Right of structure, Jason. And yet you exclude us from being
So
part
yes
of
or
joint.
no, do you understand you are not to use my kitchen?
No. We'll avoid ourselves from this farce.
I ignore you because what you're saying is insignificant.
Your stance. We'll keep in mind your stance. What the fuck? We will keep in mind your stance.
Commander, you seem to be having much more of a thought. Yes or no, do you understand you are not to be using my kitchen?
We will keep in mind your stance. We will keep in mind your stance.
Will keep in mind your stance? Do you understand it or not? It's really a yes or no question.
We will keep in mind your stance. And so we'll retire the enclaves for now. So we'll retire to the
By the way you're all acting, it seems like you're trying to like frame it as the way I'm stopping your festivities. I'm still saying you could have them. You could set up a spit and roast, cook your meat in your area. I would rather you not have it do it in my kitchen. I mean, by all means, you could probably do it right here in the middle of this walkway.
Retire the enclaves.